Hello YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel for another video. Hope you're doing well. Remember to like, subscribe. It does help me out a great deal trying to reach 1,000 subs. So hit that sub button, hit that like button. Kotaku. Now, I did a video on Kotaku explaining that Nintendo doesn't owe you anything or any publisher because the company is like, even though I have friends at Kotaku and they do have some great articles like the Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda situation, they have a notorious history of leaking information. Jason Schreier is actually a great investigative reporter, but Bethesda basically blacklisted them after they revealed this information, which I can understand. The company probably didn't want this being seen. They also have a notorious history of having articles that are like this, which, paint some of the most acclaimed developers in the industry very negatively by not, adhering to their standards or, promoting emulation on Nintendo's console. And then, yeah, there was also this situation when Joker was added to Persona 5. Joker from Persona 5 was added to Super Smash Bros. And there was a Kotaku article about how there was a racial slur in one of the iconic songs that were added to Super Smash Bros., which there wasn't. So they have a history of basically hate baiting their readers, and it doesn't exactly go on too well for the outlet. And yeah, it wasn't good for the Tears of the Kingdom situation because they were denied access to the press for Tears of the Kingdom, and you can see here they already wrote about the leaks that have been shown up. People have had early access to the game because either they got it through, I don't know, some sort of third party, and of course once people get early access to the game, they back up the game, and now ROMs are everywhere. And yeah, you look at this and you look at this and you wonder why Nintendo doesn't want you there. It's like doubling down on something that caused you harm, and it just doesn't look well towards the company, and it just proves Nintendo right to just like not have you along their good side. Now Nintendo has a very acclaimed history of going after their customers and fan bases for a lot less, like what happened to Point Crow. But this, I honestly, if I was a Nintendo PR person, not even Nintendo of America, who is on the side for content creators to create content for their games, can like swing this in a good light. I'm a game journalist, and even I would be like I was a senior editor for the small game site newfeed.com, and if I saw this, I'd have been like, yeah, I don't think we want to do that. Like, we've never gotten a review copy from Nintendo, but even I've been invited to a few press events from them that never got a review copy, but even I would be like, don't run this because it'll look really bad. We'll get a few clicks, but we'll just look really bad. And it just gets even worse. I already clicked on this, but um okay, so if anyone archived it, it's because it deleted it, but you can find the responses to it. A senior writer, AR Kotaku, has posted this about Nintendo blacklisted them. Yeah, I'm a loss for words. Yeah, so like comparing getting blacklisted because you promoted pirating on your site to atrocities of World War II is incredibly ugly. How can you compare something of that gravity to your video game website? Is Yeah, it's just like, I know my video that publishers don't owe you anything got like it got 7 likes and 3 dislikes, so I would take that as it got ratioed. They don't owe you anything. It doesn't matter how big you are as an outlet. You can be PewDiePie's level of big. They don't have to give you anything. No company has to give you early access to anything. No company has to give you publishing access to this. Like, do you think because I get like a 1.5 million views average on my channel that I will go and demand Nintendo give me like a review copy, and if they don't, they're these people? No. I'm going to be like, hey, can I get a review copy? They said no. Okay, have a nice day. Goodbye. It just hurts me because this is kind of my people, the industry I work for, and I don't know, like, it just hurts your soul when you see like this. It doesn't look good. It looks so bad, and it just looks really bad. Like, Nintendo is one of the biggest companies out there, and if you're treating them like this, other publishers are going to look at this and be like, how long until we get the next hit piece or the next time we get a bad review for like something that we have no control over, like some sort of political statement or something? Because that happened with the Kotaku PlayStation 5 review. If you remember that, that was a whole can of worms. And when I read it, I was just like, what the heck was this person smoking when he wrote this article? And can I have some? As long as it's legal. I don't know, but yeah, Kotaku just seems to be digging their hole bigger and bigger. Like if I was a PR person at Nintendo, I don't feel like I would ever be able to consider this outlet as a valid option for, you know, early access content, but that's just me speaking. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Maybe it's just me, but I really just don't think it's a good look for you to do something like that, especially the history that this company has. Let's read some comments. Ditto on this. Very poor move by them. Nobody over there can complain about being blacklisted or not getting access to stuff they're doing like this. Yeah, exactly. Like, this article feels like it was published out of spite. Shame on them. Exactly what I stated. So I guess Kotaku didn't really want to leave Nintendo's blacklist, huh? Really wasn't a classy move for them to publish this. It's way before the release of the game right now. Whoever made this call there was not thinking about this rationally. And it's a lot like that. Like, again, I may have worked for very small publications, but there's always someone above you who has to approve this stuff. And I don't know who approved it, but it's probably not the best look. Either way, that's it for the video. If you're new here, remember to like, sub, and all that stuff. I do general commentary on this channel now because easier, and I feel like that's the growing audience right now. But I will continue to cover games primarily. Either way, that's the video. Me signing out.